Hey, hey.
Thank you.
My pipes are still used to Southern California, so thank you.
Do you need a wee dram? I think we'll wait just a minute on that. All right, we have, I've already forgotten your name, and sorry, but that's why I only have one feather.
You are doing awesome.
This is Jan Walmer, our clan chaplain.
Yes.
When Peter told me, or suggested I be ready, I did both a 1 minute one in case it's raining and a 4 minute one in case it's nice. So Richard has said I can use the 4 minute. Kind of a dedication thoughts as we dedicate again the memorial. Day by day and month by month, year by year, century by century, the sun has risen. The rain has fallen. The mist has swirled across the beautiful landscape that surrounds us. Today we stand surrounded by that now invisible multitude of those individuals who have been here before us. I wonder how many of us have ancestors who viewed the highlands, the lochs, the valleys, that cause us to say, "Oh, how gorgeous, how beautiful, how renewing the vision that embraces us." I can only imagine that many of them said the same thing. Scottish poet Sir Alexander Gray describes what we see around us. Here in the uplands, the soil is ungrateful. The fields, red with sorrel, are stony and bare. A few trees, wind-twisted, or are they but bushes, stand stubbornly guarding a home here and there. This is my country, the land that begat me. These windy spaces are surely my own. Today we rededicate this park in memory of the clan McBain of long ago, whose ancient chiefs once owned extensive land in this area. We are grateful to recent chiefs who have made it possible and who maintain it. Houston McBain of McBain and James McBain of McBain, and now Richard gets the task. This place is set apart, where members of the McBain clan, its seps and friends from around the world may come in peace and pause to remember those who have made us who we are and who have walked with us before us, enjoying the beauty of God's creation and working to build the country of Scotland. Those with Scottish ancestry are scattered around the world and now call many countries their home. Yet in this place, a part of our heritage, even if it is but a tiny wee part of our ancestry, comes alive, and we feel the kinship we share with centuries of others who walked this same land. The hymn writer Lloyd Stone, who died in 1993, stirs up our thoughts in the words of the hymn, "This is my song, a God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating, with hopes and dreams and as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. So hear my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine." This park is dedicated with the hope and desire that its beauty will bring comfort to all who find their way here. May it be a place where treasured memories and stories are shared, and we are lifted up from pain of loss and filled with new hope and joy as we go on our way. For me, that moment was a moment ago, as we heard on the pipes Highland Cathedral, played at my wife's funeral 4 years ago. A poem by William McGonagall to end. Beautiful Loch Ness, the truth to express, your landscapes are lovely and gay. Along each side of your waters to Fort Augustus all the way, your scenery is romantic. And the beautiful woodlands so green on a fine summer day from Inverness all the way. O beautiful Loch Ness, I must sincerely confess that you are the most beautiful to behold, with your lovely landscapes and water so cold. And as we turn from the scene, we say with a sigh, O beautiful Loch Ness, I must bid you goodbye. May God bless this place and all who come here, with memories, with hopes, with dreams, and may we be united as one great family. Amen.
So ought it be.
Falshire, welcome. Some of you know me. I'm Richard McBain of McBain Younger. My father, James McBain of McBain 22nd, hereditary chief, is on our plaque that we put up in 2014 after the last theft in 2011. In 2011, when the plaque was taken, after 1997 when the cats were taken, and 1972 when the third sign by the road was taken, our current chief came to me and said, "This is your job." And this day is the return of the cats. There are several people that need to be thanked for this, and there are several that I will forget to thank. These cats were made by Moira Jeffreyon, no relation to the McBains. She did them at no cost to our clan. She also did the plaque at no cost to our clan. She was the head of the University of Arizona Art Department for many years, a college or university of over 25,000. So we certainly hold her in our hearts to do this. And then the next person that I need to thank is a McKinsey. The Lands of the North. Jude McKenzie. She runs a Highland Games in Flagstaff, Arizona. And she, with fiery red hair and fiery temperament, put a bet out to the other games of Arizona. Match my contributions. And the Games of Arizona have delivered over $2,000 to this event that we're at today. So thank you to both of those. Many among you today have also made contributions, some considerable, and I thank you. There will be, in my next visit, names on stones for those who have made donations. So think about that. It is a wee park. If you read the stories of my grandfather who, when he matriculated his arms after finding out he could be chief of this clan, which if you haven't heard the story, when he got married, his wife Margaret was a little bit reluctant to marry a man who might not be Scottish. My grandmother was a Keith and very proud of it. So when my grandfather retired in business, he set down this path And once he became chief, the Lord Lion suggested that there cannot be a chief unless that chief owns lands. The problem is the Scots really didn't want to sell to Americans. And after a year of trying, here we are. So I hope you feel it's a special place, even if a small place. And if you have a special place, if you think about a place that you go to or have been to that's special, what do you do with that place? Well, I think you share it. You share it in stories with your friends, your relatives. You bring them to that special place and hope that they see what's special at that place. And hopefully, those new people continue, and we grow, and the park grows. It's got its own life, crippled a couple of years ago. But I think, and I hope you will appreciate the work that's been done and the work that will continue to be done. And I am just in awe of the turnout. I thank you so much for being here. And now you are my friends, and you may refer to me by my proper name, Two Feathers Short. So I would also open the floor to anybody who would like to make a comment. And I would also ask for a couple of volunteers so we could pour some single malt scotch from whom should be our sponsor because they are the closest. So whether you like this one or not, this will be the scotch. A great day, a return of the Cats Day for the Clan McBain. Kinchyle!